Okay, what's going on, everybody? It's your boy EW here, aka Eric West, and I'm here to be talking about the ban list in our second ever Yu-Gi-Oh update video. Um, I know that I've been not really, I guess I haven't worked on these at all. I'm juggling a lot of different things as we speak. It is finals week for me, so a lot of things are kind of crazy, and then I've been trying to catch up with bringing you guys the Pokemon content that I've been bringing for you. But yeah, let's get into this. So we have this here ban list, and I'm just gonna make a couple of comments on it and whatnot. So first and foremost, Magister Unicorn Kieran is banned. A lot of people are happy about that. A lot of fucking people, because Kieran was really unfair. It's like, not it's bad enough that every turn, abusing the pendulum mechanic, you get to bounce shit back to the hand. So it's like it has to make the other player afraid of bringing out their strong monsters, because it's like they know that like they're gonna go through all this effort, and then the moment that their big monster or even just key card for a setup or anything really gets bounced right back to them, then they automatically took an L. They automatically like negged really fucking hard because of this Kieran. And then it's like, how do you take care of this thing? Because you can't run it, like, you can run it over in battle, sure, its stats aren't that high, but it'll just go straight back into the extra deck. If you aren't running like a deck that runs Master Hero Dark Law, you know, that becomes a real annoying problem. And then the fact that it can't be targeted or destroyed by card effects because it's a fucking Magispector, it's like, what the hell? So a lot of people are glad that Kieran finally got banned. I'm kind of glad too. Next up, if you were to go back like what 2-3 months ago or something like that and ask people about the Tyrant Neptune, even now some people are like, what the fuck is Tyrant Neptune? It's just an obscure card, and I'm pretty sure it was only available through a manga promo card. And I am very happy to see that the Tyrant Neptune is on this list, as weird and funny as it is. For those of you who don't know, Tyrant Neptune, featuring the Lucinia cards, has this really broken FTK. Not just an OTK. It's not a one-turn kill. No. It's a first-turn kill deck. And it's like you bring out the Tyrant Neptune with motherfucking 8,000 attack. Like, that's game ending if you can get a direct attack with that thing alone. But no. That's not enough, because with these stupid little bird chicks, these rip-off harpies, these low-level harpies and shit, you can make him unkillable, and he can do 5,000 damage with an effect. That is fucking bullshit. So, really happy that somebody took care of that. Way down next, we have Vanity's Emptiness. I don't understand this, because Vanity's Emptiness, it gets played everywhere, sure. It's like, it's a staple card. It's already at 1. Vanity's Emptiness can't do that much damage. It's not like anything when Pepe format was a thing. I believe that's when it was at 3, because I believe it came out shortly before that. Vanity's Emptiness doesn't come up so often and doesn't hinder people so much that it needed to be anything more than limited. Especially because Vanity's Emptiness pops so easily. Not only do you have the Twin Twisters, not only do you have any other card effects that you might have in your fucking deck that can destroy spell and traps, but when your opponent continues to make their moves, they're gonna end up sending stuff to the graveyard, and that's gonna end up popping the Vanity's Emptiness for them. You don't need to ban Vanities. I don't understand this decision. Konami, what the fuck are you doing? And then this too, right here. Maxi. From semi-limited, which was a perfectly good number, to limited. Why would you do that? Another staple card that every deck needs, especially with this broken-ass Zodiac deck, and you limit the fucking Maxi. I can't wrap my head around that shit. I mean, sure. As far as the competitive scene goes, you know, you don't have to worry about Nats until, what is that, like, the summer? That's fine. And in a sense, it's good that they made this change now instead of waiting until right before Nats, where everybody would have been stocking up on whatever cards they need, you know, and some people might have been looking for Maxis and probably purchasing Maxis if it so happened to come out in a different rarity or whatnot, and then just to have it go down in value. But that's another thing. You have a staple card that everybody is still buying, to this day, still purchasing, and you fucking limit it. It wasn't so broken of a card that you needed to do that, okay? When people play a Maxi, You know, you're taking the Maxi challenge. Some people will go ahead and take that challenge, sure. But that's totally up to the other player, the player who you're maxing, to go ahead and say, sure, I will allow you to continue to plus off of my plays. You know, Maxi isn't a game-ending card. Maxi has never been the type of card where it's like, okay, the moment that I play this, I'm going to gain such a massive advantage that I'm just going to go ahead and game you on this next turn. It's not that big of a deal. Konami, why the fuck would you hit Maxi? And I'm actually, as for my theory towards that, I'm going to get that a little bit later. Next up, we have Rescue Cat. After all this time, along with, what is it? You got Bryonic, the dragon, you got Brain Control, and you have Future Fusion, all powerful cards that were once banned, now off the ban list, coming out with an errata, of course. I believe that's coming out in the anniversary pack. And that just makes me so happy to see. I've been telling friends about it for a while. I've been saying that with the return of Rescue Cat and whatnot, or even before, like, Rescue Cat, everybody like was on board with it coming off of the ban list. I've been saying that the Earth, not Beatdown deck, I don't remember, but the Earth deck from way back when, if you guys have been playing Yu-Gi-Oh that long, I was a little fucking kid, so I wouldn't know, but way back, Earth decks were very competitive. I believe they might have been meta, I'm not entirely sure. And looking at all the new Link monsters that are coming out for the brand new format when Coda the Duelist finally drops, I have a good feeling that Earth deck will be a thing again. It's not going to be like an archetype that happens to be all Earth. No. This is going to be a solid Earth attributed deck. You have the Rescue Cat, you have all the other rescue monsters, you have the new rescue monster that's going to be working with the Link monsters and whatnot. The rescue monsters have their own field spell now. It's going to be really awesome to see now that Rescue Cat is back. And what else? The structure deck that's coming out pretty soon for us anyways. I'm pretty sure the OCG already has it. You have the Dinosaur Deck, and so it's going to be amazing to see the type of plays that people come up with using the rescues and using that deck, or not come up with, but it's going to be a powerful deck to maybe keep your eye out for. I'm not really sure, because I personally haven't seen too much play coming from that deck. I'm not sure how viable it's going to be against the current meta or the change that the meta is going to experience having this new ban list. Bryonic, you know, is just a very powerful card in general. It's definitely not going to bring back ice barriers as a meta deck or anything like that, but it's going to be a good level 6 that we're going to get now that we can no longer use the Goyo Guardian. Brain Control, favorite card of mine. It's always been one of my favorites. It's sad to say that it's not nearly as powerful as it used to be, and Future Fusion is still very viable. As Mega Cat G has been saying for quite some time now, Future Fusion Burning Abyss is one scary ass idea. Then what else do you have here? You have the Imperial Order also coming back. That's going to be a very costly card, essentially coming around each set of turns. That's like, what, 1,400 life points that you're paying to negate spell cards, but that's also I can see it being a solid side deck option, since people are still running the totally awesome heroes and whatnot, and so I can understand why somebody might want to stock up on one, maybe two of these Imperial orders, because you're going to have to shut down those masked heroes somehow. Now, the rest of this list is kind of bullshit. You got Zodiac Ratpier and Interrupted Kaiju Slumber. Yay! They're on the ban list. Where? Where are they on this ban list? In the fucking semi-limited slot. What?
Another thing I want to add is, where in the hell is the other shit? Like, and by other shit, I mean specifically, where in this ban list is the Terratop? Do they plan on keeping Burning Abyss, you know, PK Fire, all that? Do they plan on leaving Terratop, like, at 3 when they can clearly see what the Speedroid engine can do to some of these decks? Like, Burning Abyss needs to be let go of. I think it's been in the meta for long enough, you know. I think Burning Abyss can slide down just one fucking tier so that there could be a little bit room for something else, you know? I think that's just about fair. I think that's just about fine. And then another thing, what the fuck is happening with the hero decks? Why is there no Bahamut Shark on this list, or why is there no Totally Awesome on this list? What the hell's going on there? Because Totally Awesome, Bahamut Shark, you know, being able to run that and Masked Heroes, that's fucking insane. Can somebody please get on top of that? Because I don't want to have to duel my opponent and worry that every card that goes to my graveyard gets banished on top of 3 of my fucking cards per turn being stolen. That is absolute bullshit. Can you please get on that, Konami?